Let me see. Oh, okay, I'll take that. Why not?
It's like I know a thing or two about people, and my customers, and my friends.
Well, I think you made that lady very happy.
Isn't that the job of all psychologists? Make people happy?
Well, possibly, but she wasn't after your psychologist services.
That never stopped me before.
You should work on that.
I should work on stopping people. You
Go on,
disapprove of my.
explain it.
There is nothing to explain. I just like it when people visit me and then they leave happier.
That isn't a bad thing.
Yet, I sense a big butt. Not a big butt. I strong butt.
Wow,
No,
so rude.
no. I. This
Rude.
comment was never directed at your lovely, at your adequate, at your adequate backside,
Adequate?
at your sufficient, perfectly sufficient, neutrally positive. Nice weather, isn't it?
I sense it's a bit warm for you in here.
Oh boy. So anyway, Miss Fallon, as I told you before, I thank you for your note, and I wanted to apologize for not being around yesterday. I've been working on a project, something I've been trying to accomplish ever since I came to these lands, long before even. And I feel like it's finally heading towards a conclusion. A final showdown, if you will.
Oh, why does that sound a little bit, I don't know, not like a really good thing?
I assure you that it can turn out great, but it can also turn out very bad. That's why I wanted to see you. I wanted to take you up on that offer to, of course, go and see you in action killing those fiery skeletons. I was so intrigued by your offer that I was like, I would never want to miss that in my life.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I thought you could join in, let off some steam.
That sounds lovely. And after we're done with that, I wanted to ask you for a little favor, a personal favor.
Okay.
Very well.
Do you need money? I have money.
No, Miss Fallon, I am currently sitting on almost 20 gold coins that I made just today. You think I need money?
Not really, no. But, you know, that's normally what people ask.
People ask you for money?
Oh, not me, no. I just mean, you know, that's a question people ask each other sometimes when they want personal favors.
Miss Fallon, I consider you my friend. I like your company. I would never dishonor you with such a request. I don't want to ask you for money. It's,
Okay, and I can't give you a kidney either.
Miss Fallon, you think so low of me. One day I will change your mind and will.
Don't. I just sometimes enjoy seeing you look uncomfortable.
Well, you're about to get exactly that very soon. That I can promise you.
Okay, interesting.
So, the skeletons. Before we get to that part, where do you usually go to hunt them?
Yes. I go to. Oh,
Sounds good.
yeah, they're quite close to the single portal. Those are the easiest ones to find.
In that case, I am ready.
Okay. Now, do you have the sharp sword that you accidentally used on me?
Speaking of that, this is for you. I almost forgot to. It's a little apology gift. I noticed that you are not really into decorations and you have a complicated relationship with pets. So I figured this little kitty cat might provide you with some nice company.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you.
Apology gift? What did you do?
Oh boy. Mr.
Hello,
Grimwald.
Grimwald.
I pulled out a
Hey.
very sharp sword against Miss Fallon and I
Mm-hmm.
caused a bit more than I should have in terms of damage, and
He
I
beat
felt
me
bad.
up with the sharp sword.
Welcome to the club. He does it daily to me.
Well,
Does that count as abuse?
I think it does, you know.
well, in that case, now you know why I willingly want to get exposed to authorities. Of course, the king's guard is probably on their way to arrest me for my findings, and I will be dealt with according to
What?
law.
Wait. What did he do? Did he insult the king?
Rem-
Yes, kind of.
Remember the writing on
What?
the wall that you accused me of writing? Well, you were right. That is indeed my work. And King's personal mage figured it out, and well, I can't wait to see how this turns out.
It's a hypothesis, right?
Exactly. Don't worry, Mr. Grimwald. I'm not
You
going
know-
down without a fight.
Waking up. Oh yeah, sure. Against 20 gods. The king himself. Nice try.
Well,
Do you know how this feels?
I
It
have-
feels like this.
right. Well, you seem to forget that I have
And
powerful
this-
friends on my side and a very powerful accountant who would.
And not to forget this.
Right. I think he's trying to tell me something, Miss Fallon.
He is.
But
yes,
I
he's
think
trying to
he-
tell you that.
I think he's too subtle about it. I don't really understand his message. Could you help me decipher it?
He's worried about you.
Oh,
What? How come? No, he just gives me ulcers all the time. I
do I,
cannot enjoy cookies, god damn it.
do I give you ulcers, Miss Fallon?
Not so far, no.
God.
Yeah, you just came in. I'm with him since the
If-
beginning.
If I did, I would have to prescribe you the limited exposure to me, of course, as I do to Mr. Grimwald, but he seems to be addicted to my company and he cannot really help himself. Even though I give him these symptoms, he still pursues me. Out of loyalty,
Yeah, I'm
perhaps.
sensing that, yeah. But, you know, he is
I-
kind of right to be worried.
And I highly appreciate it. And I promise, I won't do anything stupid. All I want is to stop this war.
Oh, shut up. You don't do anything stupid?
Mr. Grimwald, if
That's
I'm right,
something you cannot promise.
if I'm right, then we have a bigger problem to deal with. And if I'm wrong, well, I will simply defend myself. I will accept that I was wrong. I will accept the punishment, and I'm
Are you
sure.
even accused of something?
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Well, I don't know it quite yet. It's not official. But King's personal mage definitely accused me of writing the accusation. So far, I'm accused of accusing.
So, you more or less... What is that mage's name and where does he reside?
Thorin, and he
Get him,
is our
Grimwald,
neighbor.
get him.
Okay.
See, if he can't report back, nothing can happen.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with murder.
Did you say
what
he's
happens
our
if he just
neighbor?
falls down the stairs? That's not
Yes.
murder.
It's still an involvement in accident.
It is
Wow.
murder, no matter what. How you see it? If I would do that,
But Mr. Grimwald, please
If he
don't
falls
murder.
down the stairs,
Yeah, please don't murder the nice wizard.
do I look like someone who goes to jail just because of you, or gets himself killed because of another person? Huh? Do I look like that? No. Well, maybe if you were Miss Jellybean and her cooking skills would be in danger.
He is.
What? I like cookies. It's not exactly a secret.
What is your assessment, Miss Fallon, of Mr. Grimwald?
I wouldn't like to say. I don't think he'd like it.
He doesn't like it, or I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it.
Well, hit me with it.
I think you're more worried than you look.
Of course. Wait, about him or the cookies? I mean, cookies. Huh?
Mm-hmm. About him.
Ugh. They need at least 3 guards to take him down.
Still sound worried.
I think you might be right. I think he is worried. I think he understands that I consider him to be my best friend, and it's.
I'm your only friend.
Hence my
No,
best
you're
friend.
not. You're not his only friend.
He is right, Miss Fallon. Most people consider me to be creepy, and they consider me to be suspicious. I even heard that I might be the blood mage they've all been looking for. You know, the secret blood mage that is working undercover, uniting them against the kingdom, of course.
I kind of heard something like that.
Yes, I've been spreading it.
You're not helping your case.
Look, all I want is for this war to stop. One way or another, it will, with or without my help.
No, all you want is to butt into that war with your picky brain stuff and the riddles it contains you must solve. That's what you want. Not the war itself is no matter to you.
Wow, I am so hurt, Mr. Grimwald.
Why? Because it's the truth?
Well, at least give me some benefit of the doubt. Does it even matter?
Okay, and
if
you
I
like
get-
people and people die. Okay, I get it.
If I get from this what I want, and if I help in the process, then do my intentions even matter? As long as the result is how I want it to be, how I promise it to be.
So, a win that costs you almost as much as a defeat is still a win, right?
If it only costs me as much, then yes.
I see.
I'm glad you understand, and I appreciate your loyalty and your friendship more than you realize.
What loyalty? I'm just worried about the cookies that they got apprehended when you get thrown into jail or worse.
Oh, so you think that they will not only jail me, but they will also jail your cookies, because I was associated with them. They will probably...
No, everything. They will seize every asset we have.
Oh. Including you? You are my strongest asset.
I'm not your asset. I'm a person. I cannot be your asset.
You are my accountant. I consider
No,
you to be...
you say I'm your accountant.
I see. Well, in that case, I'm sure you will be able to defend yourself, and you will set the record straight, and you will disassociate yourself of me quite easily.
Yeah, while you are talking, I'm already making plans to keep all these ice boxes. How should I move them? That will be a pain.
Oh, Miss Fallon.
You would cry if anything happened to Jonathan. Oh,
Would you?
Totally.
Sounded convincing.
mm-hmm.
See?
Oops, my tea.
I'm good at this.
You definitely are. You
And
should
wha-
be my assistant.
Eh, yeah, totally. You be his assistant, please. Because apparently I'm also his secretary, and now you can do it.
A receptionist. Get it right.
Yeah, just if she's your assistant, she can do that stuff.
I cannot afford you. I
Gee.
cannot afford paying you the secretary salary. Receptionist I can do, but secretary that's
You cannot
out of
even
my
afford to pay the accountant you always accuse me of.
you get the cut of my profits, and since I work for
Yeah,
free,
your profits are zero.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You get cookies?
exactly. Anytime you want.
Not from him. That's from Jellybean.
And jelly bean.
Well, more or less. I more or less put them just out of the, well, of the fridge
yes,
without her knowing.
you keep them safe so that no one eats them.
Exactly. Except for myself.
Exactly. Yes, you keep them safe in your stomach.
Well, now and then I do share, but not too much.
That is true. Hunger Game. Alexa was his friend, one of the few.
Right? So that where you were apologizing. What did you do to Fallon?
I was a bit rough with her, and I wanted to.
What?
In a sparring way, I was a bit too overzealous. I used the sword I wasn't supposed to use, and I wanted to make sure
Okay.
that she knows
So
how
you
sorry I am.
weren't rough in the way you were in the Highlands Tavern.
What do you mean? That was completely incidental. I didn't know there was a strip club. I simply
Yeah.
I entered it accidentally. I was curious. I thought it's like one of those guilds that I have never visited. I thought it's like a mages guild, but there were like women on poles, and there was a blackjack table, and I was like, I never played this game. Let me at least try. You know, what
Yeah,
is
and
so
he had a
intriguing?
one-on-one talk with one of the women there.
How could I have a one-on-one talk when there was like 6 of them?
Yep. And the back rooms you told me about.
No, those
Like
were
the
locked.
black back room you
It's
were
not like I
always
have
saying
tried,
there
but
is.
they looked locked, and I got a
I
bit.
totally tried those doors.
No.
Yeah, well,
I
he
wouldn't
said
touch.
he tried.
I
quote
wouldn't touch
unquote.
those door handles, even with 6 pairs of gloves.
That sounds like a place I visited last night.
Oh, and how did?
Well, she got entertained, I assume. Why else would you go there?
Oh no, I went there with my friend who had business in. Oh, that sounds wrong. Had business there.
Right. So did
Doesn't
I.
sound wrong.
I also had business there.
Yeah, I'm not judging. Well, maybe John a little bit.
That's very unfair. Why would I be judged more than others? Just because I don't usually go to such places doesn't mean that if I go there accidentally, I should be judged for it.
Quote unquote, usually.
I am a busy man.
I don't normally go to those places either. That was my first time. And last time.
Exactly. I don't plan on going there ever again unless someone asks me to show them where that place is. I can of course do that, but personally I don't need to evaluate that place anymore.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mhm.
Yes, the weather. It's so lovely today.
Wow. Are you pulling Alexa on me?
No, the trees are out of my reach for me to stare at them.
Yeah, totally. I get it. They smell good. At least the cherry trees.
Eat. So, Miss Fallon,
Yep.
the skeletons?
Yes. Okay. Are you done feeling uncomfortable now?
Right.
Hey, everybody has its needs, so as I said, I'm not judging.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Let's go before he starts.
That's some things.
Yes. We'll be right back, Mr. Grimble. We're just going to
Bye, Grimwald.
take care of some
As I said, you have your
boners.
needs.
Skeletons.
Take care of them.
You are not bringing that horse.
I immediately realized that it wouldn't be a good idea. I just looked into its eyes and I saw the vindictive look in his face and the desire to eat carrots, and let's keep it here.
Yeah. I did get run over yesterday by someone else.
Did you? I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope they were properly sorry about it.
Yeah, she apologized. It was a complete accident, so it was fine.
Are you sure? You get run over so many times that I feel like you're like a magnet for this kind of disaster.
I'm starting to feel like that too.
Well,
But she genuinely didn't see me. I was going up the hill of the fighter's guild. She was coming down on the horse, and I got hit.
I see. Well, I am glad that you are safe. And no broken bones or broken pride or anything like that. No damages, I hope.
Oh no, I found it quite amusing.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I have a strange sense of humor apparently.
Oh, do you? Askir is watching over. I am so curious whether he will follow us or not. Maybe not. And here we are. Greetings, Bob. How is it? How's it going? Are you still staring into the distance like always? Just being distracted by everything for no reason? He never talks to me.
I may or may not have visited him yesterday.
Oh. I don't know why these people are so distracted, always standing around.
I don't think he wants to see me again.
Oh. Then he's a fool. I always like to see you.
Oh, thank you. I like to see you too.
Oh. Well, it's...
Aha.
Oh yes, the skeletons, of course. Oh, look at them. Those are some fiery boners. Let's smash them with this hammer.
Yeah.
I think the heavy is fine, to be fun. Got one.
How come you finished before me?
I always finish first. I mean, in fighting, of course.
Yeah, I had noticed.
No time to waste.
How come he stood there and watched his friends get hit up?
Maybe he's on our side. At least he was before I attacked him. Go
I
ahead,
don't know,
your
I still
turn.
might be.
It's fine. You don't have to roll away. I think I can still reach him
just
from
in
there.
case.
Oh, there we go.
I really don't think he was expecting someone to come along with a really large hammer.
I'm pretty sure it must be quite boring to be just standing around near a giant red portal being set on fire in the desert. Must be quite uncomfortable. So we're doing them a favor.
We are. We're hoping to release them.
Indeed. Can you imagine what it must be like to be cursed like this, in this form, just roaming the desert, guarding some place like that, not even knowing what or why you are here, probably.
Well, then we're definitely helping.
Exactly. Well, this was interesting. I saw some of these skeletons before in Highlands, I believe, near Dead Mounds. There is a place, a northern place that was basically demolished by the Blood Mages, I believe.
I don't think that's there now. I was there last night.
I see.
He was telling me about how that's where the flaming skeletons used to be and about the building.
You might be right, Dragon. I see. Well, I do hope that these skeletons will not show up over at the wedding that is to be planned on Friday.
I have a feeling that something will probably happen.
I think you might be right, but I hope you are wrong. But I also have a feeling that no matter if we are right or wrong, something will definitely happen.
It would be nice if people could just have a nice wedding.
Indeed, weddings, they are definitely something to be had. Yes.
Okay, why do weddings make you uncomfortable?
It's fine. It's a lovely institution. You know, for some people it definitely works. It can be quite. I have nothing against it, of course. Oops.
I
Sorry.
sense you're lying.
Dang it. Truth can be overrated, Miss Fallon. A lie can tell you a lot about a person. It requires imagination. It requires a certain degree of creativity. If you tell the truth, you're just sharing a certain information with someone. An information you already know is true, and it's basically like just presenting a result of something. It's not creative. It's not even productive sometimes. Sometimes you're just helping yourself by sharing a truth instead of creating a lie to achieve something else.
That still doesn't explain why you don't like marriage or...
It's it's complicated. Let's just say that I used to be in a relationship and I was asked to marry someone and I couldn't quite do it and I didn't. For reasons.
Oh.
And now I'm
Did you
here.
just not-
It's quite a story, quite a boring one.
No, but did you not want to, or you wanted to, but you just couldn't?
It's. I am a very busy man, and I tend to get into situations where I either risk my life or am just simply too busy to ever be a good partner to anyone. And especially if I like someone, I don't want them to end up in a relationship that would be basically a dead end. That's not fair to them.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And of course, that realization brings me nothing but joy and happiness, because that's good for all sides, and therefore it is the right thing to do, and we can move on and proceed with our everyday tasks like work and job. That is.
You know, it's people say that when you meet the right person, you're never too busy.
That's what I was afraid of.
What?
The things I do, Miss Fallon, the work that I have, it's very important to me, but it's not just important to me, it's important to my patients, and I need to be busy, because there is always more to be done. Doctors can't really take a holiday or stop working, because people would die. And what is currently happening here in these lands, there is a literal war, and I believe that it can only be concluded not on a battlefield where weapons are involved, or not on a plane where magic is being flung around by various people who are proficient in it. I think that this war can only be stopped by proper treatment. I think these blood mages are ill, and I think I can help them.
But you can't help people that don't want to be.
That's not entirely correct. I used to work with patients like this before. I'm a neuropsychiatrist, Miss Fallon. Most of my life I spent working on psychopaths and very extreme cases, criminals, murderers, people who were cast out by society, people who you could barely consider humans. That's why I see so many commonalities, so many character traits in these blood mages that I can recognize, because I saw them before. And yes, you are right. You cannot help someone or teach someone how to act like a human. But you can still help them in a way, help them manage their condition, and help the others by attending to their needs as best as you can. They are still people, just because they were born with a certain lack of empathy or other emotions, doesn't mean that they should be killed for it. I think they deserve more. They deserve our help and compassion. And some of them can still be helped. They can still lead at least basic and productive life in society with proper medication and training and therapy. Others unfortunately, can only be incarcerated indefinitely. But I think it's still better than to just murdering them in cold blood. Hello, Stormy.
I don't disagree, but it seems an impossible task.
Hard task. Can take a few minutes. Impossible task. Well, few hours. Nothing is impossible, Miss Fallon. If you try hard enough. Yes, exactly, Stormy.
That would be nice. I still believe things are.
We'll see. As you already know, I can be quite stubborn. Often to a fault. But that is who I am.
Well, at least you know your faults. Not everyone does.
Trust me, Miss Fallon, I am well aware of my shortcomings. I even evaluated myself. It's not something that a therapist is supposed to do, ever. You're not supposed to make a profile of your own self. It's never objective. By definition, it is subjective, and a subject cannot really evaluate himself. But I still did it, and I found it quite never mind.
Depressing by any chance?
No. Eye-opening, maybe.
Okay, but it doesn't sound.
Doesn't sound like it helped, like it did much.
No. You don't sound happy about it.
Miss Fallon, happiness is irrelevant. I care about
No,
results.
it is.
That's what makes me happy.
So then happiness is not irrelevant then.
It comes and goes. Happiness is for those who deserve it. For those who work for it. Like my patients. I try to help them achieve it as best as I can.
What, and you just don't get to be happy?
There are certain degrees of happiness. And I do feel pride in my work. I am proud of my results. And my research. And if it can help, then I achieved what I wanted to achieve. And that gives me a certain degree of happiness. But people like me, we don't really have access to the happiness you are talking about, or you're trying to describe. That is something reserved for those who are normal. Like you. You're a lovely person. You deserve to be happy.
But why don't you?
I am different. I do what I do because I must. It is the only thing I can do, and it can never truly produce this feeling of true happiness. It provides satisfaction.
Have you tried?
Yes. didn't work. Hence the marriage.
Oh, okay. I see. You know that. It seems like it was a bad thing, but it doesn't mean you don't get another chance. I mean, I've lived a while, and hopefully, I've got a good few. But you still can try again if you wanted to.
No. I know how it would end up.
No, you don't.
I do. You seem to forget that I'm a...
We have company.
We do. Oh, they seem to be just chilling. I take it back.
Nope, they're gonna get you.
Therapy's getting therapy. I need to go pee. I'll be right back.
Was expecting some.
I'm so sorry, Stormy. I need... Oh no! What is this? Did she run away? Miss Fallon? Oh, I am so sorry. I spotted a giant scary dragon and I talked it out of attacking us.
It's dragon?
It's no longer here. Let's take care of these boners.
I nearly got run over by another horse.
Oh no! I am so sorry. That's my
Can
fault.
you even believe it? No.
I should have been there to protect you. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. They missed me. Okay, that skeleton's not interested in killing me.
There you go. You can finish him. Nicely done. And we got them. What? 3 silver
The other
coins?
guy. Yeah.
I didn't know these amethysts? I didn't know these skeletons are so well off.
I know. Rich skeletons. It's great.
Very much so. Well, take it.
No, it's okay. You can.
No, you take it.
I'm not even gonna argue.
Exactly. Be right back, Scully farming. Seems to be raining arachnosis over here.
It does. They do that. I don't know why.
Well, oh, look at this view. It's beautiful in here.
I prefer the snow, but this looks okay.
Alright. Show me a place you prefer. I would like to see it, because I like snow too.
Frost Temple.
Let's go. Thanks, Mr.
I think
Skeleton.
I'll let that skeleton live. Yeah,
Indeed.
you get to live this time, fella. I won some spars yesterday.
Really? I'm not surprised at all. Who did you manage to beat?
It was only Hextress, but still.
Isn't Hextress like a demon?
No, Hextress isn't. Hextress is. Oh. He's possessed.
Oh, right. Well, good job. I don't often beat possessed people, so that's definitely something worth acknowledging.
It wasn't the demon side, it was the Hextress side. I have met demon side once when I was kind of arguing with Hextress. Luckily he didn't stay around, otherwise he would have probably tried to kill me.
I see. Well,
The other side is very dangerous.
good job. And I can't wait to spar with you again soon, so that I can see how you improved.
I'll be honest, Hextress was quite easy to beat. I even gave him pointers.
I am so proud. A student is becoming a master. From now on,
Well,
I
he
shall call
doesn't-
you Sensei. Fallon.
He hasn't had much practice, so I took him to your spa and area and helped him practice.
And you're even promoting my little business. I am so touched.
I am.
Excuse me while I go cry in pride where there's somewhere in a bush. Not enough bushes, I guess I'm gonna have to hold it in.
You just have to wait until we find some.
Alright. We'll go cry in the snow where the tears will simply freeze on my cheeks and I will not even be visible. Just
There you go. Look on the bright side. Not even visible.
exactly. There is always a silver lining.
No.
Grimwald,
Hello.
what are you up to?
Blocking the portal with that big red thing.
I am so glad that I'm not the only one who considers that big red thing a big red thing instead of a proper mount.
It's a crimson unicorn. Get it right, fellas.
You've tried that argument with me before, and it's a big red thing.
Does that mean you are racist against crimson unicorns? Got it.
Speciesist, maybe.
No, I don't believe so.
Colorist.
I
I
don't
don't
have
care.
anything against it. It's just not
She
crimson.
insulted my crimson unicorn. That means a blood feud.
Red oh,
He-
oh, no, no, no.
Run, run,
hey,
run.
Hey.
We don't want another incident with the horse.
Yeah, it has also feelings. Isn't that right? Oh, good unicorn.
Yeah, I'll just hide behind Jonathan. Haha, see?
You do realize he has noodle arms and a broken shield.
These noodle arms can still hurt. I know a person who gets quite
Yes,
salty every
so.
time I beat him.
Exactly.
Still, they're no match for my unicorn. Wanna
I
test it?
no.
Still gives me time to run away, though.
All right, run away towards where we decided to go, and I shall follow you. I will cover your exit.
Oh no! You're covering her butt.
Grimwald.
Grimwald! Ow! Why?
What?
He ran me over.
Did he?
I'll be
So
fine.
mean.
Yes, he's such a
Oh,
good
he's
best
coming.
friend. Oh boy, let's run.
He's even coming.
No, I'm just chasing him.
Oh boy,
What on earth is he up to?
I think he's watching over us. You know, like
Does he think I'm gonna kill you or something?
maybe, or maybe he's just worried that we are not properly clothed for this cold weather. You know, he's like that mother who's always like, "Hey, don't forget your jacket."
You realize I can hear you, right?
No,
So
actually, I
I'm
didn't.
just waiting for you to turn your backs.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
Oh, and we're not alone. Okay, everybody's coming to the snow.
It's a big birdie thing on a horse.
P13 willing. I think he gave up.
I think so too.
Oh boy, that was a close one. So, you like this place, I presume?
I do.
I also presume it's because of your heritage as a snow elf.
I think so. I just kind of attracted to cold areas.
I see.
And the ice looks really pretty at nighttime.
It definitely does.
Are your ribs okay?
Okay, I think it's back in. Got dislocated there for a moment.
Oh, painful. Very painful.
You've been taxed 30 bronze. Why? Why? What does it mean? Well, good thing I had some. Apologies, I just experienced something I didn't expect. Second road. Are you still following us? Well, have you actually been up on that mountain?
You can get up there?
Indeed. I'll show you. I get tax 28. You thought it was her? Being a thief at all. I think this is the route we used on when we were going to Zeus' temple. So you have never really wandered far enough to check all.
I haven't gone this way, no.
Well, in that case, I shall be your guide for today. On the right side, you might see a big scary mountain. On your left side, you might see another big scary mountain, and lots of snow. And these scary saber-tooths.
They're always so angry.
Indeed. We're almost there. Anyone remember season 3, the Zeus' temple? And of course, it would be a mountain without friendly and hyper-aggressive goats.
Well, at least they can't really push you off here.
Actually, it's quite easy to slip and just fall from this mountain, so please be very careful.
Oh, okay.
I am still half expecting a giant red unicorn to appear somewhere out of nowhere.
Me too, but I did watch him leave, so.
I see.
Oh, big things up here.
Indeed, there is a scary yeti, one of these scary black icy monsters, and of course, a mammoth.
That Yeti is angry.
Indeed. And here we are. Look at this lovely view.
Wow, this is really high up.
Indeed. And as you can see, the natives are quite restless, so we shouldn't probably stick around for long. I don't want to be pushed from this cliff.
Neither do I, but I want to see who wins.
What the? I don't know if you noticed, but I saw a goat flying in a very to call it a speed of light would be an understatement.
That can happen.
Did you guys see it?
I didn't know we could get up here.
Well, let's go explore some more. We can get even higher. The view over here is absolutely terrible. I am so sorry. I was hoping for something a bit more clear, visible, instead of just fog and distance.
Yeah.
I hope that you're not too cold.
No,
Of course, snow elf.
not at all.
What was I thinking? It's just,
I'm not made out of snow, you know.
I never implied such a thing. I presume that there is a very warm interior in that cold look. Not, I'm not implying that you're cold looking. It's just that you have a very lovely fair white skin, and of course, as a snow elf, I presume that. Yes, the weather is very, very not nice right now. It's kind of dark too. So let us proceed before it gets even darker.
It's just when people say snow elf, it sounds like they think I'm made of snow.
I see. Well, not that I am asking what you're made of, but tell me more about Fallon. Oh. What is Fallon all about?
That is a very complicated question.
I like complicated. Especially questions. Those are my favorite questions. The complicated ones. Try me.
Well, to be honest, I don't really know. I'm still quite young for an elf.
I see. So you're still figuring things out.
Yes, very much so.
I see. Well, I am also not the oldest, and I'm also learning new things every day, figuring things out. I would say that's quite a healthy outlook on life, Helps you not get stuck in your ways. Always be open-minded about everything.
Well, yeah, my parents aren't like that, which is why I'm not at home right now.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, they're very closed-minded and very stuck up, I would say.
That is unfortunately quite common in many families. But I do hope that yours will one day open up their eyes and realize what amazing daughter they have.
Oh, they know that. They're very, I wouldn't say loving, but they're very supportive and they do instill a lot of confidence in. Just their way of life is not really for me.
I see. Well, it's good that you realized that and you found your own way in life and are able to still make it work even without them. And one day, I'm certain you will make them proud. Maybe you already have. They are just not comfortable enough and brave enough to say it.
I think so, yeah. So, what is this personal favor you wanted?
Uh, mm,
Is it that painful?
eh, it would entail a certain participation in a little experiment of mine. Something I really wanted to overcome and accomplish before I proceed with that long-term project of mine.
Okay.
This favor might be a bit extreme and intrusive for both of us, but I promise I'll be gentle, and I promise I won't do anything to harm you, and we can stop at any point. Do you...
Okay, so you're not gonna cut my head open or anything?
No.
Brain. Okay.
Do you
Okay,
trust
I'm
me?
intrigued. Yes?
Alright, sit down. Do I have permission to come a bit closer to you?
You do?
Oh boy. Alright, let's do this. Thank you, Miss Fallon. I never thought I would be able to connect with someone like this ever again. And I apologize if I made you uncomfortable.
No, surprisingly, you didn't.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're making progress.
Small steps. But you need to start somewhere.
And you didn't pull out your shield and try and run away.
Are you proud of me?
Very. I really am, actually.
Well, I'm glad to be of something else but disappointment.
Why would you be disappointed?
I let's just say that I have high expectations of some of my actions, and I often forget that I'm also just a mortal human, and small things like being with someone like you just because it's nice. Maybe you are right. Maybe I should make more time for things like this. For someone who matters in a different way, not just as a patient, but someone I just like to spend my time with.
You should definitely do that. It's nice to spend time with people you enjoy.
I presume that you are volunteering for this activity and for our continual participation in this experiment.
Yeah, I would say I'm volunteering.
I'm sorry, I should stop.
It's okay. You didn't get a punch, so you're okay.
I appreciate your lack of aggression towards my
Violence?
face. Yes,
Yeah.
but we can definitely reserve those feelings for later and properly resolve them on a sparring contest.
As long as you're not wearing your glasses or using the sharp sword.
Very well, I promise. Next time we fight, I will only use my shield and I won't even have my glasses on. Hello, Kentil.
That would be much appreciated.
Alright.
Although the last time you weren't wearing your glasses, you kind of hit some other people too, and then I hit Grimwald for hitting you. That one's, yeah.
So it was a win-win.
Yeah. Well, he started hitting you back. So I told him off and then hit him a couple of times.
And I distinctly remember you attacking me out of nowhere when I was participating in a duel with someone else.
Oh, Lucille. Yeah. I was trying to help her, and unfortunately, I caught her first instead of the other two.
I remember you were trying to make it look like you were helping her, but secretly you were trying to help me.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
just
we'll
go
go
with
with
that
that.
version of events,
Yeah,
indeed.
we'll go with that.
Yes, thank you.
I
It
was
is
helping.
very much appreciated. I knew that you were someone special, and I appreciate your support.
Well, I'm already trying to work on your confidence, so, because we're going with what words to describe yourself now?
Lean.
Yes.
Um, happy.
intelligent
Uh,
instead of nerdy.
Oh, yes. I. Who cares about that? As long as. As long as people are happy.
See, I'm just helpful.
That you are. My little guardian angel. Snow elf, sorry. And not little, very fierce and protective and strong with a big sword. Bigger than her, but still knows how to use it.
Yes, I'm very intimidating when I want to be. Oh, I didn't get a chance to tell you. Somebody ran away from me last night and had a bit of an accident.
Really? Did you scare them off with your big sword?
No, that's the thing. I didn't even have the sword out. He ran away from me, and then he slipped.
Right. They had an accident. They slipped, and they hit hit a doorknob with their head or something. Of course, it's quite unfortunate. Happens all the time.
No. He seemed to be watching me talking to Hextress. At the sanctum, he kind of creeped along the cliff and was trying to watch us. So I decided to have a staring competition with him. And he sat down and watched for a little bit. Then, when we started moving, he climbed higher. So I decided to go and see what he wanted. But he ran away from me. And he wouldn't come back.
I see. Look at you, so fierce and remorseless.
I only wanted to say hello. I was with Extras, so I have a witness. And the man just wouldn't talk to us. He kept running away. And then he had an accident.
Well, I didn't know I could be even more impressed by your set of skills and your willingness to use it on the battlefield of staring contests. You are full of surprises, Miss Fallon.
I won that one. I definitely won the staring contest.
Congratulations. I am so proud.
But I didn't realize I was so intimidating, though.
Well, you're definitely not intimidating to me.
Well, that's good, because you haven't tried to run away yet.
I am not going anywhere. No, that's not dice. Unless you want me to, of course, then I would just pack my things and leave. Wouldn't be the first time. Just
No.
all right. That was a strong no. I'll take it. It was better than like no, I don't care. Whatever. It was like no. You try to run away, and I'll show you. I'll beat you in a staring contest or something.
I can't beat you in a staring contest while you're running away. I would be staring at the back of your head.
I see no flaw in that logic. Then I guess I'm gonna have to stay.
I might be getting eaten by vampires soon, so
What?
you better make the most of it.
I um, I have some. Um, I know that this might sound a bit overly protective. I, of course, don't mean to do so, but I must protest, at least slightly, uh, in you being eaten by vampires. I kind of enjoy your company, and you might find this surprising, but I kind of like you, and I would kind of miss you if you were eaten or transformed into a vampire.
I don't really see any way out of it. It's kind of either go to dinner with these people or I try and avoid them forever. And, it means I would have to avoid portals all the time and I have decided I'm going to see what they want.
Well, in that case, I am hereby inviting myself over to protect you, to ensure that you will not be harmed by these vampires.
Well, you know, I already tried to invite Hextras, safety in numbers and all that, but he does not have an invitation.
I insist. Me and vampires, we go way back. I was first called to evaluate Miss Victoria, the screeching bat that lived with Lord Draven and Lady Belladonna. And I heard that she's actually now in her human form, so I would actually
Yes,
like
she
to.
is.
I would actually like to talk to her and meet her. And of course, if I'm there, then you can run away and just leave me there, and they will eat me, and it will be safe, and it will work out for
But
everyone.
no, I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
See, it doesn't exactly make you feel happy if I would be eaten, and then of course I cannot allow that to happen to you, for obvious reasons. Must be fair.
I have a feeling she just maybe wants to play with me for a little while before she potentially eats me. So, you know, it's just something that,
I understand. And I also understand that these vampires can be quite alluring. You know that you're basically entering a trap that you will probably not be able to get out of, but it is hard to say no to them.
It's not just that. I have a feeling that I either go and have dinner and possibly talk my way out of being eaten, or I kind of run into them somewhere dark and possibly can't talk my way out of it.
That is quite a bleak outlook on your next few days.
Well, I can either be upset about it or I can just ignore it until it happens.
I like the first option
don't know.
of you being upset about it. That definitely suits me. Can we go with that one?
Why?
Well, Miss Fallon, I don't want to lose you, if that makes any sense to you. I think I already told you that I like you.
I'll do my best to not get eaten. Or turned into a vampire, because I was discussing this with Hextras and I don't really want to be one of those. I'm perfectly happy being an elf.
And I'm perfectly happy with you being an elf too. I don't think we need to add anything else on top of any of that. Quite enjoy you the way you are.
Me too. I don't really want to be different. But, it may never happen, so there you go.
Well, it's up to you. If you want me to accompany you, I would be honored to spend even more time with you and to help you talk your way out of the grasp of these vampires. As I said, I've done it before. I know about their kind. I studied them. I know what makes them tick.
But the problem with that is, maybe she might not like you if you have previous history with her, because you did say something about suggesting she was institutionalized.
Yes, and that was my honest and professional assessment of her previous form, but I also heard that she recently developed a new symptom, and that is, of course, turning into a humanoid vampire, which is good. There is a development in the condition that she's suffering from, and that, of course, means that I need to reassess my assessment and change the prognosis. It changes the prognosis, of course, and my diagnosis will be reworked and corrected. And for that, I need to talk to her some more.
Please don't.
What? No. So you basically insist on dining with them, but I cannot talk to her again. How is that fair, Miss Fallon?
Well, because she likes me.
But
For now.
But why do you think she likes you?
Well, because she certainly looks like she wants to eat me.
Well,
And, yeah.
let's just say that there is an attraction to a food, then there is an attraction to a person, and one of them is incompatible with your survival. The other one isn't so bad, I hope.
This is true. This is very true. You know, I could politely decline, but like I said, I have a feeling if I do that, at some point I'm probably going to go missing anyway.
Well, not with me by your side.
You can't be there all the time, Jonathan.
Yes, I understand. And you don't need another watchful protector like Askir. I definitely don't want to assume his position in that way. I just promise to be careful, Miss Fallon, and if there is anything I can do for you, just come visit my office and look for me, and I'll see what I can do. I'll even talk to them if I must. And if you don't visit me anytime soon, I will go look for you, and I won't stop until I find you. And you know how stubborn I can be. So don't go missing.
Yes,
And yes, that was a threat. If you go missing, I will be very cross with you.
well, people know. People know about it. Amira seems very worried about it. I know she's tried to talk to Victoria. She had dinner with Victoria. Not sure what the outcome was, but Amira was I don't want to say disappointed, but she didn't seem overly enthusiastic about it. And Hextress knows because he's been there when I've been invited for food. And, he has a good idea about what they want.
I see.
But you know, like I said, it could all be great. It could all be fine.
I hope you're right. But I'm still worried.
So am I. But you know, can't spend my life being worried. Now, don't be sad.
That's easier said than done, Miss Fallon.
I was going to say it's not actually fair of me to say that.
You will be
I
correct.
can't really tell you how to feel.
But I appreciate it. You trying to comfort me. And I trust that you know what you're doing. And I hope that your plan will work out.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You're not exactly
I'm not
raising my
going to lie to
confidence
you
here.
about it.
I appreciate your
sorry, but
honesty. Thank you. Jerk.
Yeah, I don't want to lie to you about it and say I know exactly what I'm going to do and everything because I don't.
It's not like it would work anyway. I kind of have this ability to see if people are lying to me.
Well, I promise to try not to lie to you. So, there you go.
Thank you. And I promise to not do that all the time. And when I will lie, it will be very purposeful and it will only benefit you in the long run.
Okay, you could just try not to do it.
Miss Fallon, everybody lies. That is the one constant in life that I can always rely on. Everybody lies, and often it's for a good reason. Sometimes it's not, but it is what it is. People lie, especially my patients. They lie me the most, even though they are hurting their case, because I'm literally there to help them, and they are making my job very difficult. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with difficult. Makes me feel comfortable. It's something I'm used to.
Did you say you're used to feeling uncomfortable?
Yes.
Why?
If I wasn't feeling uncomfortable, I wouldn't be human anymore. I would just be a blank slate that is just listening to people's stories and answering according to a certain algorithm. I would be an automaton. I wouldn't be a human, a person. The fact that I still retained some of my emotions is something that is keeping my sanity in check.
Well, we can at least work on trying to make you feel happy sometimes when you're not feeling uncomfortable all the time.
I would definitely enjoy that. But in order for this to happen, you would have to promise me to stay alive, not turn into a vampire or a vampire food, and spend some more time with me whenever you can and whenever you want.
I will do my best to not be anyone's food or turn into a vampire, because I don't really want to do that. And yeah, I'll visit you whenever I can.
Then we have a deal.
You have made a lot of progress. I'm very proud of you.
I think my butt just completely froze off.
Sorry, I forget not everybody is, as used to this as I am.
Speaking of doing things that I'm not used to,
Well, that is a really big step for you.
I'm sorry.
Now, are you feeling okay?
I'm not worried about how I feel, I'm worried about how you feel.
I did tell you for some reason you don't make me feel uncomfortable, which is odd, but I'm happy about that.
I am happy about that too. I don't like it when I make people feel uncomfortable.
Well, you definitely didn't.
Thank you. Let's let's not make ourselves uncomfortable again soon.
Yes, I would like that. But let's get you somewhere warm so you don't actually freeze. Oh, and I just remembered I do not know the way down.
Well, you're lucky that you have this perfect guy that never gets lost anywhere he goes.
Oh no.
Don't worry, this is not a jungle, okay? I don't get lost in mountains. See? I know exactly where I'm going.
I trust you.
It kind of helps when there is a giant volcano, staring directly in your face. It's like a nice landmark.
A really big fiery landmark.
Mm-hmm. Nothing like that in a jungle, unfortunately.
My house isn't that far into the jungle, so not that easy, that hard to find.
I beg to differ, Miss Fallon.
It could be worse. I could live in the North Jungle. That place is hell.
You're not wrong there. I consider all jungle hell. I actually prefer to go to the volcano itself instead of going to the jungle, which is quite sad. Oh, this will be quite slippery.
I'm not keen on the volcano. It's kind of quite pretty with all the lava and stuff, but it's very uncomfortable in there.
I agree, and it's very ashy and very hot.
Poor Hextress was saying that the demon side of him has frozen him to death a few times by making him sleep in the mountains.
Oh boy.
Pretty bad.
Yes, it must be difficult sharing a body with a demon that is out there to torture you for whatever reason.
It was a failed deal between the two of them,
I see.
and the demon is doing his best to torture Hextress from the sounds of it.
Well, I don't really see the end game in this relationship. One of them will die, and I have a feeling that when that happens, the other one will also have to move on.
Well, it doesn't let Hextress actually stay dead. I don't talk to him about it too much in case the other one's listening.
I see. Oh,
Oh, hello,
greetings.
Arjun. Hello, Rosa.
Hello.
How are you two?
Out and exploring?
Yes, we were doing exactly the same thing. We were mining black ice, of course. You can never have enough black ice in your life.
Yeah, there's more over
Why
by the
aren't you
portal.
done in the first temple then? Is there more in there?
We couldn't find any. We were trying to find some new locations for mining black ice, but unfortunately we were
Oh.
very much unsuccessful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope that you find some other black eyes.
We definitely found
Oh, well.
something.
There are some more over by the portal and close by the temple if you need it.
Thank you. I will definitely properly explore it with Miss Fallon, and we'll let you know about our findings.
Oh, yeah.
Well, have fun, you two. Stay safe.
You too.
You too, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Friends.
Safe
Bye-bye.
travels. Bye, Norbert.
I'll lead the way.
Bird on a tail.
Oh yeah, Norbert, my man.
You just totally lied to those two.
I didn't say the whole truth. It's in fact, I in fact was looking all over the place for that black ice, but it was nowhere to be found. I just don't want you to don't want to make you uncomfortable, Miss Fallon, by associating yourself with me.
What do you mean?
Well, just look at me. I'm a nerd. You know wants to hang out with a nerd like me. Just
You have to stop that. I told you you're interested. We're
Um,
going with intelligent, not nerd.
I was just kidding you, dingus. Come on.
Although I did kind of hear that people were suspicious about you being blood mage quite some time ago.
Yeah, I should probably stop spreading that rumor about me.
Well, I mean, I didn't really pay any attention to it, so it didn't work.
Oh, what a shame. Maybe I should spread some other rumor about me, like I'm actually the king, undercover, as a blood mage.
Now, why would you spread that? You're trying to get me to stay away from you.
Sometimes in medicine, you need to apply pressure to get a reaction. That's what I'm doing. I'm applying pressure to see how people will react. And that will allow me to form. Well, it will allow me to test my theory.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
I always do.
Oh, good, because I don't.
Just because I sometimes know what I'm doing doesn't mean that I always achieve the desired outcome. What would be the fun of that? That would be like watching a play and already knowing how it ends. It would be like reading a story and knowing the conclusion. That would be nightmare. That would be all puzzles would lose their meaning. I like,
It does sound rather boring.
indeed. I like heading towards the unknown, exploring the possibilities, figuring things out, how they fit together, putting the pieces that are broken back again together, seeing the result.
Kind of like dinner with vampires.
Yes, the vampires. The blood-sucking vampires. Our friends, blood-sucking vampires, the lovely, yes.
You know, they may not be like terrible people.
That's the thing, Miss Fallon. That's what they want you to think. They are very alluring, very convincing, for a reason. By nature, they must be alluring to people because that is how they procure their nourishment. They would die out if they were just ugly creatures that no one wanted to hang out with.
That's true.
Just please be careful.
I will try my best. I already told you I will try. Because, you know,
I know.
don't really want to die. Don't really want to be a vampire.
Good. That's the spirit.
I could become a werewolf instead.
Mm,
You don't like lichens.
I don't mind lichens. Of course, you were talking about the vampires. Yes, they don't definitely
Yes.
like lichens, but I don't think that's a. I think that's jumping from one extreme to another.
Oh, it was just one of the possible solutions that I talked about with Hextras last night. We had a rather long conversation, and that was one of the solutions. He suggested that.
I have a different solution. Why don't you just put on a fake tail that you can buy over at the merchants and tell them, hey, I'm a lichen, you cannot bite me.
Not all lichens have tails.
Mm,
We talked about another solution.
Hello, you two.
We
Bye,
throw,
you two.
yeah, bye the
Oh, well, bye.
I think I just.
The horse danger area. Can't
I-
see over the hill.
I think my life just flashed in front of my eyes for a moment.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel when horses come flying at me.
No,
It was
no.
a good flashback.
I thought for a moment he was trying to run you over.
Oh, horses.
I'm
See,
sorry.
this is why I don't own any.
Yeah, I don't know what this dwarf is up to.
Well, at least you can't say that you've had a boring time.
That is true. Well, Miss Fallon, I can barely feel my feet, my hands, my
Yes.
face. It is extremely cold. I am so sorry.
It's okay. Just making sure you didn't get lost there.
I would never get lost in this place. I can assure you that I actually travel here quite often to mine star metal meteors.
So do I.
Oh, look at you. We have
Just
so
for
much in
fun.
common. Oh, we should hang out. And here we are, the mighty ice temple. Alright, I think I need to go back and spar with Grimwald a bit more. I don't want him to feel left out.
No, no, he will be feeling left out.
You know how these accountants get, you know, they they just they like to count on you.
Really?
Is P-Fan still around? Yes! P-Fan, let's go sparring. Who do we have there?
I don't know, but they have a horse, so I'm watching.
Right. Every time I see someone riding that way, I'm always like, are they gonna go to the bakery or not? I think they're studying the sign.
I think so. It could be new.
Let's go see what they're up to. Greetings. Hello? I apologize.
Oh, hello.
I couldn't help but notice you checking out this sign. King's Mage. Oh,
Yeah, I don't rightly know where I am.
well, allow me to be the first one who welcomes you to the city of Sanctum. Welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Jonathan, and I work over there at Jellybean's Bakery. It's not too far from here. What is your name?
My name is Ileana.
Ileana. Nice to meet you. This is my very good friend, Miss Fallon.
Thank you.
Well, I'm right pleased to make your acquaintance.
And so are we. So, what brings you here? Are you just exploring? Trying to figure out where you currently are?
Mostly just exploring, I think.
I see. You look a bit new to this place. Judging by
A little bit.
the saddle, the horse. Is there perhaps anything we can do for you? I can definitely help you on the in terms of sweets. After all, I already mentioned I work at the bakery and we have some awesome cookies.
I'm afraid today I don't have much of a sweet tooth.
I see. What about some free tools? Chronexium.
I've never been known to say no to free tools.
In that case, follow me.
Very wise.
I always work at the bakery, come on. It's just a cover up for me to give away free tools at this point. Oh, what do we have here? Grimwald is still here? Mr. Grimwald,
Mr. Jonathan.
I have returned, and I believe we are gonna have a customer soon. If he asks for free tools, it's fine. It's
What?
it's fine. Trust me, I have it covered. It's a code. It's a code for a very special bagel on the
No,
secret
no, no,
menu.
no, no, no. What is this? You cannot give away everything every
I
time.
am not
What
giving
is-
away everything. It's just a tool, one tool.
He can't help himself, you know this.
Could you make me some sarin steel bars, please?
How about go fuck yourself? What is this?
Later.
I am not your employee.
I believe you have some customers over there. I think I heard Miss Fallon ordering a cookie or something. Why don't you go check it out?
First I have to secure all the blacksmiths.
Oh, come on. I will farm for you.
Yeah, it's fine. We are not welfare, you know.
Speak for yourself.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. He may be,
You
but
are.
I'm not. Welcome to Jellybee's Bakery.
He's so
How can
angry.
I not help you?
I said how I cannot help you.
Oh, I find myself a little speechless.
Oh, we're sorry.
Well, I'm breathtaking, but
Sell
I'm
her
not
some
sorry,
alcohol.
so go away.
Titanium.
So, what should it be? The menu is to your left.
Yeah. Quartz, sure. Really? Not of the devil bear?
That's a really large menu.
It is. Miss Jellybean is very busy.
And they have some nice stuff.
Well, how about one Coca-Cola on that?
There's all the black guys outside the temple, Jonathan. Not suspicious at
say
all,
that.
right?
Jonathan,
Almost
you
done.
take away all of the Coca-Cola.
No. I think I would remember that.
Well, that's not good.
People
How
like that
about
stuff for some reason. I guess they bought it all.
Yeah, that's why you don't give away 300.
I don't. I don't remember. I gave one. I sold one today.
Well,
Thank you kindly.
do not worry. Well, you seem new to this place.
Everyone's saying that.
Yeah, I'm looking around for work.
Well, with these tools, you will be very much applicable to anyone.
So he says. Wait. Tools? Plural?
That's short for one tool. I know it's longer.
I said one, so yeah, not tools. So.
Look, I'm on a roll, okay?
Your customer service is just top notch, Grimald.
Don't encourage him.
Good thing I'm not working in customs.
We don't want him to grow ego. Grimwald, could you please check out the stove? I think there is something burning. You should go check it out before it burns down the house again.
Yeah, totally. I want to see what you're giving away.
Come here. Psst. No. Ow.
Following you.
Miss.
Put it into the box. It falls through the floor all the time.
Miss Fallon, I believe you are very good at staring contests. I think we have a challenger, Mr. Grimwald over here. Could you show me how you do it? Psst.
Look into my eyes, directly into my eyes, not around the eyes, in the eye.
You are a bore. You are a bore. Got it.
Ah,
Oh my
no,
god! Oh my god!
Oh heavens! Thank you for this tool.
I hope that helps. Oh no, he's dead again. It's fine, I'm a doctor.
Does this happen a lot?
You're not that kind of doctor! Damn it!
It does.
Time of death.
It's too late, Grimwald. Your death has been pronounced.
Indeed, there is no coming back.
Good to know.
Quick, he's undead. Get a steak.
Oh no, I was wrong.
Ooh, ah.
He
I'm a
survived. It's a
zombie.
miracle.
I'm a ghoul.
Hallelujah.
Oh, now you're a miracle worker.
Also,
How about a cult? I heard with a cult you can make a lot of money.
I have about 3,000 quartz on me by accident. I need to put it back. Apologies.
Is it always this lively then?
No.
When these two are around,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, I see.
Sorry.
I completely
And we
lo-
would have more customers. And then I have
Grimwald.
to stand longer behind. Ah, I mean.
Grimwald, have you noticed this note from Miss Jellybean?
Told
You mean
top
that
notch
on the
customer
table?
service.
Yes. I just saw it today. Oh boy.
I don't think it's there since a few days ago.
Well, you know what this means. I guess we no
That
longer...
you're very, very good at chasing away people. Yes.
No,
Oh,
I was trying to say that this means that we are no longer employees of Miss Jellybean. We are the ones who run this place. So it's...
You idiot! We were never employees. We just helped out.
I know, but
Or did you get any pay?
I just called myself an employee to make these people more comfortable coming here, like we are under her tutelage or something, that she's responsible for us. I didn't want them to know that we don't actually know what we're doing here.
Yeah, she better comes now and then and refills all the food because I cannot pack that stuff.
Well, that means that we're gonna have to raise prices, artificial scarcity and stuff.
Okay, if you tell me how to fix this menu then, because I don't know either. This is made with magic.
Well, that's simple, just cover it up, put a tree over it and we'll just tell them what it really costs.
A gold coin for everything.
No, 10 gold
By the way, we are out of
21
profit.
gold coins. We don't want any zeros.
Perfect.
yeah. That's a very high price.
But that's just, for the normies, for the normal customers, that's not for you, for our special customers, we can still...
Yeah, you
Get-
pay 30.
No.
How dare you, sir?
Miss Fallon
not.
will pay with other ways.
35? Okay.
That sounded wrong, Jonathan.
She will pay attention to the other ways of me discussing
I
prices.
think you're making it
Oh.
worse.
Yeah,
Oh, so
yeah.
by the way, did you guys take care of your needs we discussed earlier before you ran away, both of you? Apparently so. Good.
It's fine.
Yeah, I can't even. No.
Wait, where did she go? Is she pulling Alexa?
Maybe. No! Come on, Katia. So, how are you enjoying your customer experience over at Jellybean's Bakery that no longer belongs to Jellybean, but to Jonathan and Grimwald?
It reminds me of my days on the ship. Lots of quarreling, but nothing bad.
Yarr!
Is it I
Wow.
or only I?
I'm
I'm asking her.
Starboard.
Well, I do believe it depends. I mean, do you heartily agree, or are you just kind of in it?
I wholeheartedly agree.
Actually, if she says I, that means she's a pirate. If she says only one I, then she's from Navy or normal sailor.
How come you know so much about this? I thought you're just accountant.
I never said I'm an accountant. You always said that. I said I'm a gem crafter
I never-
slash blacksmith.
I never saw you craft anything in your entire life. Only the hammer.
Have you known him his entire life?
It feels like
No.
an eternity.
Yeah, that's true.
Well then.
Like an old married couple.
No, 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 no. That's a marriage. No.
I don't swing that way. Sorry, Jonathan.
It's fine. I think I'll get over it, in time. But my heart so broken.
Oh, so
Where
you
you
weren't
drop
looking
anchor
for
is your business.
exact.
Yes, what happens in the bakery
So
stays
you
in the
weren't
bakery.
looking for a woman in the shady tavern. You were looking for a boy. Ah, got it.
Shady Tavern.
Yes, yeah, there's a shady tavern in the Highlands.
I was allegedly seen there for like 5 minutes playing blackjack. And I never
You
hear the
can
end of it.
actually play blackjack there and bet your money. You most likely lose, except when you call Jonathan, who has the luck of the devil.
I don't advise gambling. I'm used to it. I often gamble in real life and kind of know a thing about it. I guess it made me very skilled on actual gambling. But I stopped.
I heard it was a bawdy place.
Beefon is a ball. I don't know what she said.
Why are you looking at me all the time? I told you I'm not swinging that way.
Yes, of course, I'm totally looking at you.
This makes me uncomfortable. Please, social distancing, please.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry that my eyes cannot be disconnected from you. Yes. Yes. Apologies that you had to witness this brewing bakery romance. Bromance, even. Creepy Uncle Scott.
Brewing? We are not a brewery, idiot.
Well, maybe you should be. You'll have more customers.
Do you not brew
Yeah,
your
I
tea?
definitely need more brewery stuff here around.
Actually, we do have a nice selection of refreshments in case you want a tea.
I see quite a selection of brews, not all alcoholic.
And we also have some alcoholic brews. So if you're if you would like the taste, come on, Greenwald. Get them
Actually,
something.
let me check first. So a frostberry gin. No, that's alcohol. Purified water. Can absolutely attest to it.
What? How can you attest that the water is purified? Have you purified it yourself? I don't even want to know.
Do
I
you
wanna
not know how to purify water? You cook it hot for at least 15 minutes.
Oh, right. I thought that you would drop like a crucifix into it or something, or like a cry into it. Put your tears in it.
Jonathan, you may be a man of knowledge, but you're not that knowledgeable of life, are you?
I don't consider baking a part of life that was essential to my understanding of the world. 5 years of medical school didn't exactly prepare me for this, okay? It's like just a day job. I'm just helping out.
What? I'm no longer your friend.
Finally, some good news.
Baking is for life! You always need it. In every part of your life.
No. You need to have friends who are good at it, and you complement each other. Like, I have a good friend over here, Miss Fallon. She helps me with my needs in
Your
terms
needs, got
of...
Well,
What? I got it. He doesn't have to explain it because he's bad at it.
Yes, she
Let's
helps
not
me
pry
look for
too
black
deep
eyes.
into it. We all
She helps
all
me look
know
for
about
black
it.
eyes.
Oh, it's called.
And she helps me...
we were
Wink,
looking for
wink.
black eight.
She helps me fight boners, the skeletons, flaming skeletons.
Yeah, of course she's helping you find bonus.
I'm sorry about this.
So am I.
Gonna put off the ladies. She's
Ah,
not gonna come
Fallon,
back.
good job.
Oh no, no more customers.
Really needed it.
Oh, I'll most certainly be coming back.
Oh boy. We need to turn up the heat, Grimbold.
You really want to do this? Okay, come here, little one.
No, this experiment is over.
Yeah, perfect.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, he's actually a chicken.
I suppose when you know, you know.
It's true. I
What?
still want to know what you were going to do.
What did you put up there?
I'm sorry, the bakery is currently closed.
Lunch break. Or a cookie break for Grimwald.
Oh, looks like we are open. You're in luck.
I didn't even read what it said. I'm just, preventing.
Yes, he's preventing my lunch. Thanks, Grimwald. Yes, I'll just stomach it. You know, the
What
hunger.
lunch?
I'll
I
just-
always see you just crunching down on your, what is it called? Cornflakes?
Well, why do you think I'm so skinny? I don't really have time to eat, and whenever I try,
Exactly. Get some meat.
people kind of cancel it for me, you know, by removing my sign that I'm announcing I'm gonna go for a lunch break. So I'm just gonna stay and not eat.
You just
Eh,
came back
Your
from
fault, Grimwald.
kind of break, I guess.
That was a
Oh,
different
look,
kind
I
of
have a
break.
black eye.
Yes, exactly. It was very fulfilling.
It was a working break. Yeah.
A good workout. Got it.
Yes, very satisfying. You know, just the two of us
Aha,
breaking
yeah.
the ice.
I absolutely believe that.
I have nothing to add to that.
Exactly. I don't think there is anything else that needs to be added.
Well, it's a delight to witness.
Well, this is just the usual, you know, business at the bakery. This is always what happens.
Ah, yes. Business.
Wait, is that how you always get your patients, dog?
What are you implying?
Oh, spend some time with them and then, hey, come to my office, let's have a therapy session. Ah, yeah, I get it. That's a good plan.
Well, Mr. Grimwald, I do have my methods, that is true. And when I do have a potential patient, I do know how to lure them in and how to convince them to sit down on my couch, but that is not the case of me and Miss Fallon. She's not my patient, she's my friend. A very good friend.
Question: does rule number 6 apply? Oh my god, really?
Rules
What?
always apply, and I put it there for a reason, and don't worry, I'm not gonna break it.
That didn't answer my question. Does rule number 6 apply for her?
There are exceptions to rules
What?
in extreme cases when certain methods needs to be applied in order for you to achieve a desired result and an outcome of certain...
Oh my god, I have to find Lucille
What is this rule? What rule?
and Avery and Alina. They will never believe it.
What? What is going on?
I have certain
Well,
ethical...
dog.
I have an ethical codex that I follow.
Uh-huh.
In relation to my patients, I can tell you all about it if you're ever interested. It's in my office. It's there, displayed, for anyone to read.
Oh, for
Okay, so I have to
Dornish.
go and read
Oh
rule
my
number 6.
god. Okay, practically it is like this. He tells every woman who is actually approaching him in more than one manner, rule number 6 applies for you. And apparently for you not. Wow. Way to
Okay,
go,
I'm gonna
Doc.
go and check what rule number 6 is. I will be back. Or maybe not, depending on what the rule is.
I will go with you. I think I need to provide some clarification to the rule. Thank you, Grimwald. Thanks, best friend.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
What a jerk. Oh boy.
I'm gonna get there before you, so you can't hide it.
Good luck. What was that?
What?
Oh no! Oh.
Oh, I actually don't know where it is. Okay.
Oh no! What a shame.
No, come on. Where is it? Where is it?
It's in one of these books. It's very well hidden in lots and lots of text. Good luck trying to find it.
Oh, no, no, tell me.
What? Are you trying to say that you never read through my case studies? That you never even peeked into
I
them,
haven't.
browsed through them? Well, maybe it's time to see what's inside. Or do you think that it's just, like a coloring book that I was just bored and I was just filling it with colors?
No, I didn't think that at all, but I want to say these rules.
Follow me. I have nothing to hide, Miss Fallon. Especially not, to you. No intimate involvement with clients or patients.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
I never considered you my client or my patient, Miss Fallon.
I should hope not. We talked about that.
Exactly. So you have nothing to worry about. And I'm not breaking any rules.
Good to know. He just loves to make you feel uncomfortable.
No, he can try, but he will not succeed.
Oh, I'll get my message while I'm here.
Just feel free. Actually, yeah, it might be for the best if you take it off. We, of course, need to leave this place open for other patients and clients who wish to. Actually, I never intended for them to pin these notes to the wall. I just placed these two tables, for them to just leave it there. But they kind of decided that, yeah, why not mess up my wall instead?
Yeah, I just saw that's where people put notes, so I thought
Yeah.
I'd just copy them.
Mob mentality. What a shining example.
Yeah. It happens sometimes.
Indeed. Well,
Well, I mean, you read it, so,
I did. Almost kind of sounded like, you were taking me up for a date and I wasn't there and I kind of stood you up and I felt bad. And
Oh, it wasn't intended to sound like that?
of course not at all. I understand. You were just, trying to find a companion to fight a flaming skeleton with you. And it's fine.
No, I was specifically trying to invite you to go and fight skeletons with me.
Exactly.
Not just trying to find a companion, like I was just gonna grab anyone on the street.
Right. But you decided to come for me, and I appreciate it.
I wasn't looking for anyone else to come. I was only asking you.
And I said I appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
Were you going to spa with Grimwald?
Yes, I almost forgot. I always get distracted, just...
You get distracted from sparring? That's the first.
Well, it's your fault.
No, thanks.
You're welcome. Hello, Leah. You missed out a lot if you just came here.
I think he kind of deserves a beating now.
I think he does.
And you can listen to him complain all about it.
Mm-hmm. That is the only reason why I do it. His tears, they sustain me. They give me will to live.
I'm sure he enjoys it.
Yes, I am also sure he enjoys the abuse that I like to provide him with on the sparring field.
It's the only way he'll get better.
Exactly.
Now, do you need me to leave you to it, or do you want me to watch?
I would love you. I would love to have you around to watch.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you. And if I lose, I can just say that I was distracted, you know, by a certain lovely lady.
You won't lose.
Oh, come on. I'm not actually that good, okay? I'm just very lucky. And these noodle arms are very confusing to my opponents. And they're like, oh, he's probably weak and slow, and I could just easily beat him. And yeah, I'm just teaching them a lesson of not underestimating your opponents, no matter what their shape or size.
I don't think anybody would underestimate you in a fight. Well, in a spa, it would be very foolish.
Oh. We'll see. Well, so far you're the only one who knows my weakness. So, please don't share it with them.
I will not.
I am sure that no one will ever figure out that me without my glasses would be completely useless as a fighter.
Well, I haven't told anyone, so there you go.
Thank you.
I did tell Hextress if he wanted to learn how to spar, he should probably try calling over sometime.
Oh, look at you. Such a good friend.
I try. I like Hextress.
I see. Well, I definitely...
He was nice to me when I first came here, and he let me go with him to the Winter Ball.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he was going, and I wanted to go, but I didn't want to go alone, so I asked him if I could go with him.
I went alone. I actually didn't even know what to wear. Because I'm just a doctor. I don't really have formal outfit, so I asked Lord Raven of the Blood Rose to dress me, and I looked like his son. I went there alone. I met like 3 people, and there was this creepy lady. Her name was Dawnish. She was hitting on me. I was so uncomfortable. She wanted to dance with me
Oh,
like 5 times. I was hiding away in the bushes.
oh, I don't think I saw you there.
Yeah, I only was there for like half an hour or an hour until I ran away.
I had a good time. I went with Hextress, I met Dusk, we talked to Harbinger, we talked to a few people. I was a bit overly, well, uncomfortably dressed, I'll put it that way. I don't really like wearing dresses.
I am glad that you had a good time, and I would love to see you in that dress at some point. I'm sure it was beautiful.
Maybe. I like it. It is what I'm used to, but I prefer to dress more comfortably.
I only have this, so